Okay, so this is another day in COVID-19 situation, and I am so pleased that we have this time to speak with Roger Moore about his medical hypnosis practice and the things that you should know about now. So, Roger, how long have you been doing this work?
Well, I've been private practice for 23 years and been in counseling one form or another for almost 50 years.
Wow, that's a short time in my life. Okay, so we've seen some extraordinary things. I have personally seen some extraordinary things that you have done in our Parkinson's world for people with Parkinson's. I, along with others, watched someone with tremendous dyskinesia, couldn't even sit in their chair, and within 10 minutes, you had that person calmed. And then we watched another person who had a lot of tremors, and within moments, you had the tremors, the leg tremors calmed. Those are really incredible things. Um, it didn't appear that the person was in the trance. So what did you do? What can you tell the audience about what medical hypnosis might be?
Well, first of all, Joe, we're always in a trance. We're never not. Right now, you and I are in this conversational trance. People are in listening trances. Hypnosis really is about learning to take control of the trance that they're in. And so in those couple situations, what I really did was just talk to the person to their unconscious mind and found little tidbits of ways of helping them control their bodily movements. And the ultimate goal, of course, when I work with people long term, is to teach them how to maintain the stillness, the calmness long term.
And I know that you do that because we have several people who we know utilize your services and have in the past, and they all say wonderful things about it. So thank you so much for helping.
Oh,
And
thank
today
you.
we have this new coronavirus COVID-19 thing going on, and we have a lot of listeners who are anxiety ridden because of it. So you and I talked about the things that are going on today. We talked about a couple of things like fear and psychosomatic illness, etc. So let's start first with anxiety-ridden um, goings on. What can you do or say to our listeners today? What could you do to help them with that?
Well, if you look at it from the standpoint that all thought, all memory, all emotion occurs and is stored in every cell of the body. In other words, when we're thinking fear and anxiety and oh, what if I touch this and dealing with what if there's not enough toilet paper to go around in this world or whatever it might be, then it's like we're being chased by the tiger. We go into fight and flight mode, and every cell of our body starts tightening up and tensing up. And we create all this anxiety, which absolutely does weaken the immune system. And it creates physical effects within our body.
They're in the psychosomatic.
Yes. But we still have choice. Monday, my wife and I were at Trader Joe's and standing in line to eat in the store. And we go in the store and the store is empty. No brown rice. We went to Albertsons. No brown rice. No, pretty much anything we wanted, they did not have. And I felt the tightening in the gut and the, what does this mean? And then I realized that I'm still okay. I still have food at home. We still have toilet paper. We're okay. And I was able to breathe and let go. And when we can do that, either one, it's a choice. We can stress and be scared, or we can know that in this moment we're okay and be calm and relaxed.
Do you have some tools that we might give our listeners today that to help squelch some of the anxieties?
Well, yes, and one of my favorites, because it's simple, it's fun, and it's proven to be powerfully effective, is what I call Roger's Wiggle. And if folks right now, and Joe, you can do this, just wiggle your toes and wiggle your butt. Take a deep breath in through your nose and let it out through your mouth. And what do you notice when you do that?
Automatically, it's just it's a sense of relief.
Yeah. And the beauty of the wiggle is you can be standing in line at Trader Joe's or in the checkout line at the Ralph's or Albertsons or wherever you are, and nobody's going to notice you wiggling your toes, and you don't have to do the dance there in the line. You could just, the silliness of the thought of in front of these people wiggling my butt's going to create that internal giggle, that grin. And you breathe in, you breathe out, it gets you back here, it gets you mindful. And even if the store is out of brown rice, we still have food in the house. I'm still okay. And it's just, you can do it driving down the road. You can do it anywhere and everywhere. Just.
I like that. I know that since you've taught us or me to do that, I have to employ that every now and then and again, just to keep myself in balance. I
use it multiple times a day, by the way.
Good. So do I.
So listeners know that.
I just don't want the listeners thinking I'm sitting here wiggling my butt all day long. But okay, so going beyond that, you have something that I know about. It's on your website. It's on your page in the Wellness Village on our website. Tell them another tool that they can use to calm themselves.
It's a 27-minute relaxation MP3 download, a recording. It's called Orange Blossom. It's had over 108,000 downloads that I know of, and that's not counting the people who share it and I don't know about it. And people can either just listen online, they can listen on their phone, or they can actually download it. And people around the world fall asleep with it. It's used in cancer centers when people are doing chemo radiation. It's in surgical centers. People listen to it before surgery, during surgery, after.
How many downloads has it had already?
Over 108,000.
Okay, so we're going to put that information on the email that we send out with this video so that they can get to it. And I want to say thank you, and I so appreciate your time today. In the future, we'll come back to you and we'll get some more tools. And just so everybody knows, you can actually reach Roger Moore through the Wellness Village on our website. That's going to be in this email as well. So thank you again, Roger Moore.
Well, thank you, Joe.
Totally appreciate you. See you later.
All right.